Valley Club level cap 105 should be coming very soon to Marvel Strike Force, and with that in mind, should you be spending all of your gold during this Mephisto Diamond event? We got the numbers for you. Battleworld was another week full of bugs, but the good news, everyone got some diamonds for their Emma Frost, and it is Monday, which means we're going to the mailbag to answer your questions. So if you're ready for all of that and a lot more than Valley Club, you know what to do. Find that like button and let's go smash it. And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin. I hope you're having an excellent day. I hope you're having a happy holiday season as well. In this video, we're going to talk about level cap 105. How much gold should you be spending for this Mephisto Diamond event in preparation for level cap 105, which should be coming very soon. Also, it's Mailbag Monday. We're going to answer your question from the mailbag, and if you get some value from this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell so you know as soon as that brand new Marvel Strike Force video goes up. We have at least 5 Marvel Strike Force videos per week on the channel, and it's Cyber Monday, which means there's a huge sale going on at INTOTHEAM. You can save 70% off today, 60% off until December 8th, and if you use my affiliate link down below, you can save an additional 10% off your entire order. Well, let's jump forward and talk about level cap 105, which, if any of the previous years are any indication, should be coming sometime early January. This is what they say about level cap 95 a couple years ago. The next commander level has arrived. Level cap 95. One of the main reasons they're introducing annual level cap earlier than the calendar year than previous years is to give more time between the annual gear tier increase later this year and to use these new levels to help power up characters for sagas. And this was announced on February 1st of 2023. So that was a little earlier than they had in the previous years. Well, last year we got the announcement even earlier. We got that announcement in January. And if we go to the top of this blog post, January 12th is when we got the initial announcement of this. And I think there were some indications earlier on some patch notes on Android in December, but yeah, this was when it was officially announced. And what they say, take your roster to the next level, next 5 levels, level 100, starting January 22nd, 1 p.m. And there were some other things going on January 15th. So we got the announcement earlier and earlier and earlier. The level cap actually arrived earlier last year, so it should arrive very early in 2025. I'm thinking the first or second week. Let me know your thoughts down below when that level cap will be increased. And the reason all that's important is because the events this week, the differentiator is going to be about spending gold. So sometimes it's about campaign energy or I2A energy. Whether you get all the meta items or not will be based on your gold spending. Also, these shadow orb fragments from campaign energy and these ring orbs are something that you could spend your gold on to kind of double dip on the milestones that you could reach. The web milestone is going to be based on spending snow globes is what they say here, but as we got the chart, it's also based on spending turkeys. So yes, the blog posts are always something that change, and we got no indication that there was a spending turkey for this, but should be no problem as you can spend these snow globes and these turkeys to get all these milestones. And the alliance milestone is based on battling in alliance war and collecting these allied 6 supply orb fragments. So as far as the web event, you're getting these 5 golden ring milestone points, a total of 9 million through this if you get all of these. Now for this, you would need to spend 600,000 either turkeys or snow globes. You could spend 600,000 turkeys, 600,000 snow globes, or some combination between. You could spend 300 of each. Whatever will get you this 600,000 total. You're also getting some milestone points for the Ice Queen's Gala. That's the main month-long milestone. And Moon Dragon's ultimate abilities, you're getting 100 of them this week. I'm assuming you're getting 100 more next week, which should get you the full unlock for that Awaken ability for Moon Dragon. And as we look at the main milestone event, there's a few things that you need to get. It is based around these golden rings. There's 6 of them. And the final one is at milestone 15 down here. Now, if you keep going, you could get some snow globes, more Mephisto Red Star orb fragments. You get all these orbs. You could get, or if you get all these milestones, you can get all of these Red Star orbs fragments. It can be based about spending gold here. So as far as the scoring, as far as 1 gold that you spend is 1 point, but you can spend gold on these ring orbs. And I'm assuming the most valuable ring orbs will be this ring orb 1 and 2. So if you spend 600,000 or 60,000 gold on a ring orb, not only will you get the points for spending that gold, but you'll get these ring orbs as well. So you can kind of double dip on your rewards here, and hopefully you have some good things in one of these ring orbs that you can double dip on these rewards. Additional spending will be based on shadow orb fragments, and these are from your campaign nodes right now. So just spending your campaign energy for the run ratio of your shadow orb fragments to campaign energy spent, but you're getting 1,000 points for every orb fragment you earn. So you can get a lot of orb fragments there, and then these milestone points, you're getting those from the web. As far as scoring for this 5 golden rings event, it is a 7-day event, and to reach all the meta items, to get all the meta items, all 5 of these golden rings, you need to get to milestone 15, 79,757,000 points total, which makes sense because a lot of it is based on gold, and there are some big gold storages from some players in the game. So it's a 4-to-1 ratio for your campaign energy spent for the shadow orb fragments that you could earn. You're getting 628 free energy per day. That is just from not letting your energy top off. Your free claims from your daily objectives, your free web claim, that's 628. And if you do your 4 refreshes, that is 3 50 core refreshes and 1 free refresh, that is 1,108 free energy per day. So over the course of 7 days, not letting energy top off, you can get about 17,000 orb fragments or so, which is about 17 million points or so for this event. Now, with your 4 refreshes, that is 31,000 orb fragments over the course of 7 days, which is about 31 million points because each of these orb fragments is worth 1,000 points. So from the points that you get from before the web, you get 9,000 from your milestones. You're getting 31,000 if you do your 50 core refreshes, and that is 4 refreshes, 150 power cores per day, and you're getting that free one as well. So 150 power cores per day gets you the 31 million. And if you do all that before spending any gold, that is 40 million. So that's just your points from the web, spending those turkeys or snow globes, and then doing your 50 core refreshes, campaign energy, that should get you about 40 million points. So to get to milestone 15, you need to make up the difference of 39 million or so from gold spending. And like I said, if you're spending that gold on some of those orb fragments, those ring orb fragments, you might be able to double up and spend less than this. And hopefully in doing that, what you're spending the gold on those ring orbs is actually worth it for you. If not, this is how much gold that you would need to spend to get to milestone 15. That is over the course of 7 days. And if you're spending 5.6 million gold per day over the course of 7 days, that should make up the difference, the 39 million that you need to spend to get to milestone 15. And if you're someone that's used to topping up this golden opportunity milestone 6 million per day to do that, you should have no problem in getting all of those milestone points because 5.6 is less than 6. The Alliance event starting today looks pretty simple. It's gonna be based on playing war battles. If all of your Alliance members do their war battles, you should have no problem in getting to this limit, 345,000. That gets you to milestone 15, which is all the snow globes in this. And if you want to score even more points, well, I guess the differentiator will be these allied supply 6 orb fragments. And surprise, surprise, Battleworld was still screwed up this week. Last week, they have this announcement. There was a bug over the weekend that allowed the Astral team to deal over 1 billion damage on Knull. Well, they said that there was only 2 instances of that happening. Astral Tomb doing that amount of damage. There's only none of those in the top 10 alliances, and due to the small number of instances, the leaderboard last week was remain unchanged. And what they said in follow-up, they're continuing to monitor the situation over the coming weeks and the impact it might have in the leaderboard. They also say they will work to quickly fix the issue as quickly as possible. Well, I guess it wasn't possible to fix it before this coming week of Battleworld because it was still broken, still huge damage on Knull, and what they said in response yesterday, and I guess this is good because it was a quick response. They just didn't fix the issue. The issue fixing wasn't a quick response, but what they say, given the current concerns about the integrity of the Battleworld season leaderboard, we're making a change. All alliances that qualify for the Battleworld season leaderboard, 60,000 victory points, will receive the following rank 1 rewards. And these are the rewards looking pretty nice, guys. 3 diamond Emma for everyone, purple gear for everyone, some blue ISO 8 gear for everyone as well. And what they say, the team is aware of the issues surrounding Knull boss and damage being uncapped. They will work diligently to quickly fix this issue as quickly as possible. So hopefully that means it's going to be fixed this week, because there's still no leaderboard this week because of more bugs. But yeah, hopefully this is a testing week to get it all fixed. Let me know if you think the devs are actually gonna get it fixed this week, or it's gonna remain unchanged. And yeah, there's no leaderboard anyway. So let me know what you think is gonna happen with a Knull Battleworld boss damage and everything this week. It's kind of a shorter week because of the holidays. We have 2 mailbag questions this week. Big shout out to both of you that left these questions. And normally there's a lot more questions. If you do have a question about Marvel Strike Force or non-Marvel Strike Force questions, make sure you are a member of the Discord. The link is down below. Go to the mailbag channel the mailbag questions channel. Leave your question there. But first question this week. Hey Valley, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I hope all of you had a great Thanksgiving as well. Ate a lot, relaxed a lot, spent a lot of time with your family. I realized that I've completely lost track of all awakened abilities in this game. Do you have a list of every character who has at least 1 awakened abilities? With the list of characters, I can go look up which abilities they have. Appreciate all you do. So the first one, let's talk about the first one. The first one that had an awakened ability in the game was this guy, Apocalypse. And I guess that was because after Donald Mack beat the Apocalypse saga, Apocalypse just wasn't as good as everyone was expecting. So they added these awakened abilities, hopefully get to Donald Mack back, and he lasted for a little bit and then he left. So that's when we got awakened abilities game, first with Apocalypse. And the next few characters to get awakened abilities were legendary characters. The first was Nova. Next was Black Cat. Next was Green Goblin Classic. And then we had Old Man Logan. So those 4 legendary characters were the next to get their awakened abilities. Next character to get awakened abilities was Ares. This was kind of a free character through battle passes. Everyone should have been able to unlock Ares if you were playing during all those months that he was released, getting the battle passes. Most important thing, this passive awakened ability was released for free, which doesn't allow players to enemies to spawn with safeguard. So very, very good character. And that brings us to one of the more frustrating releases that we've had in Marvel Strike Force, the Captain Britain release, the stingy Illuminati release, which was based around unlocking Hank Pym and Black Panther Shuri very, very early on. He has all awakened abilities, has some pretty good ones. We're going to talk about which ones I think are the best in the next question, but yeah, he was the next one to have awakened abilities. And Blade was the first character that was released through normal means that had awakened abilities on him. The previous characters were either specialized legendary characters or Apocalypse or Captain Britain, Ares, and Blade was the first character that just had a normal release that had awakened abilities. They're all pretty good. And most recently, the entire Astral team has awakened abilities. Now, what this does for 4 of the members, with each have 2 awakened abilities, it extends their bonuses in Battleworld, or some of the things that they do in Battleworld, which is their main game mode that they're supposed to specialize in. It extends this to War. Shadow King is another legendary that has all 4 of his abilities having awakened abilities, and it pretty much does the same thing. Takes his Battleworld specialization and extends some of those abilities to War itself, and making this team a Battleworld team specializing in Battleworld, but also has some value in War if you have their awakened abilities unlocked. Hey, ValleyFlyin, I was wondering which awakened abilities of Captain Britain are the most effective in all game modes, and in DD7 and unlimited nodes, which characters should I take in? All right, let's start with the awakened abilities for Captain Britain. He has 4 awakened abilities. Some characters have 2. He is one of them, have 4. And if we were going with my favorite, I think it's gonna be on the passive here. The attack on turn gains 20% drain, and on turn he's gonna attack all enemies, 240% damage. 20% of that will be drained with the awakened ability, flipping immunity, and applying offense down to each target. I think it's a very, very valuable skill. We also have this basic here, which can be very good, especially if a striker on Captain Britain with some of assist. What he's going to do on every single one of these attacks, clearing all positive effects on the primary target. Great for the basic, but I'm thinking of this mainly for the counter assist and ISO 8 chance that attack that he gets. As far as the special and the ultimate, it's going to clear negative effects on Captain Britain with the ultimate when you have his awakened ability there. This is normally the move that I'm doing. He's applying the stun with this move as well, and because after Captain Britain takes his turn, he usually doesn't take that second. Normally the team that we're facing is dead by the time Captain Britain takes his turn. I think we go with the ultimate first and then special second. Always applying stun is nice, not just if the target does not have barrier. So that is a good one, but I would say the ultimate, clearing all negative effects on this character, is a little better. Now, you may not have any negative effects because he may have immunity, he may have safeguard, so there's no negative effects that were applied during this, but just because this is a little earlier in the move set, I would go ultimate and then special. But of course, if you're running striker and Captain Britain, you don't want to neglect basic because It's going to clear all positive effects on the primary target every time he does one of these basic attacks. Moving on to Dark Dimension 7, the picks for the first few sections, the unlimited nodes, the unrestricted nodes. I think the characters you bring in there obviously are going to be characters that you're bringing on later in the modes, but I think you build up your most valuable characters, not just for the characters that you're going to get value in Dark Dimension 7, but characters that are going to give you value right now. So at the time, Apocalypse, Super Skrull, Old Man Logan, or all three of them were in the arena meta, so I brought these guys up for Dark Dimension. Spider Society is a city section, and that's the first place you're gonna go to after that unlimited section, so city might be a great choice. And the Spider Society, they autoed this, fully autoed the city nodes. So if you want to bring in Spider Society, they're gonna give you value in the raids, they give you value in Crucible, War as well. So you might want to lean into something like Apocalypse and Super Skrull, or Apocalypse and Old Man Logan, and these three Spider Society characters. Obviously, a lot of your choices will be based around the characters that you actually have value in the game with right now, and the amount of gear that you have. If gear was not a restriction, I would just say build up the characters that give you value and do it in that order. But because gear kind of influences the direction you're gonna go and the order that you're gonna do these, you may want to do these in whatever order. Now, another team that is very, very good that came out since I did Dark Dimension 7 is these Annihilators. Gladiator, Gore, and Endgame Thanos, very, very good characters. Those are other characters that you may want to take in. But I think the nodes in Dark Dimension 7 were based around having Apocalypse, having Super Skrull, having Old Man Logan. So I think those are the first few characters you bring in to that game mode. So let me know what you're gonna do as far as gold spend for this Mephisto Diamond event. Are you gonna spend for this event, get the max amount of rewards, or are you gonna keep hoarding for this level cap that should be coming early January? Let me know in the comments what you're doing. And obviously you want to get as many power cores as possible so you can do your energy, your refreshes. If you want to win an arena to get even more power cores, check out the video up there. Whether you're a new player, end game player, or anywhere in between, this is what to do to win in arena right now. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Happy holidays. Hulk fist bump. ValleyFlyin out.